Well. Here we go. Garnier District, eh? Owner, you must be the student from Thor Military Academy. Crimson Tiara. Oh, 100 million mirror. Yep. Knew it was gonna be the Phantom Thief. Hello, Hoily. How are you? I'm alright. I've, obviously decided not to go into work anymore. Because I just feel like I'm getting fucked over all the time. And I don't want that. Your prize tiara has already been replaced with an imitation. Well, we didn't have the utmost faith in our security system. We knew that if anyone could get past it, it would be him. We decided to open the display case to check the tiara, but as it turns out, that's what he was counting on us to do. Yeah, I just, you know, I don't want to go and be mad every day. I really don't. And that's what's happening. I've been going to work and getting mad every day for the last, like, 2 months, basically. And, I just don't feel like doing that anymore. No, it's not good for me. It's really bad for my health. So yeah, I don't care if I get banned from the store to shop there either. I really don't care. I just don't want to be there anymore. Should you wish to recover the treasure you seek, accept and overcome the trials I have placed before you. All of the keys lie within the Vermilion capital. The first key is more of this blue belong shit. Bastard. Hello, Biscuit. Yeah, sure, shoot.
Right.
I've
got this.
I'm always ready for a bad pickup line.
Right.
Oh.
Of course.
Okay.
Go.
Damn, girl, you're a YouTube video? Because I want to skip all the ads and watch you. Holy crap, that's bad. You were not joking. I have a really bad one too. Hey girl, on a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9 and I'm the one you need. Sorry about that. I have another one. Hey girl, did you fall from heaven? Because damn, your face is fucked up. Don't never use that one. Never use that one. I don't speak from experience about using it, but I just don't use that one. That's unless she has a really good sense of humor. then you can use it. And then you also kind of need to know a bit more than just, you know, trying to pick her up in the town. Oh, I didn't actually read that.
My turn. Right.
Okay.
I've got this.
And that's about it for my pickup lines. I don't really go around trying to pick up people, girls, and all that. So I don't have a lot of lines.
There's so many butterflies.
It really gives the place an exotic touch, huh?
It's supposed to be here.
My turn.
My turn.
Pressing
turn.
that by accident. And the northeastern seed. So that's this one, isn't it? Oh, that's here. No, wait. Northeast. Why am I so bad at the west and east? West is left, which is the high number I pick with. At the round table where once rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. Oh, you. Très bien. Don't start getting French with me. But since I am not going to be working it means I can stream more. So I assume we can complete this game before the end of next week. Probably even early next week. Parlez-vous en français? C'est pas comment? Ah, oui, oui. Ah, c'est beaucoup. I know a bit of French. What's about? No, Hoily, I'm not that good. I thought Tutupekama was, what's your name? Am I ever misremembering? Shimapel Phoenix-chan. Pomme de terre. Dirt apple, I mean. On the bottom of the white burden of the steel bird perched at the water's edge. Yeah, that one is too easy. In Denmark, the word for apple is æble, which just means apple. It's that easy. It has no underlying meaning at all, so... The final key is also hidden near the water's edge. The crimson crown you seek sleeps within a black ark nestled in the steel car that marches with the minutes. Oh. Yeah, I knew it. That was actually a really easy, sorry. My nose hurts a little bit. I had a nosebleed earlier today. My nose was a bit itchy, so I itched it a little bit, and then blood just... Yeah! I'm fine though, don't worry.
So the tiara really was in there, huh? Now I'm wondering if the last I don't remember there
Nope.
being any unusual passengers on board, though.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
I'll say. But hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
What's wrong, Rean?
Why are you staring at me like that?
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you, Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
What?
Well, Rean is a sharp one.
This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask.
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B.
You're also a member of Ouroboros,
Baron
Enforcer.
Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles
Even.
I have assumed during my pursuits. Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguises, nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Ha ha! I see. Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid.
But why would you do something like this? Why go to all the trouble?
Ah, does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
Theft is a crime.
Indeed. A crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Ah, what spirited youths you are.
Oh, he disappeared.
What? How did he do that?
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day. I'll be watching your future achievements with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait,
until
Hardly, you
we
know
meet again,
French?
I bid you
I thought you were British.
He disappeared again.
That's quite a little trick.
Where did you pick up
You might
French?
still be nearby. Let's search the area.
Oh, learned some in school. Okay. Now, Hoily. How do you say black in French? You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that. If you don't want to. I think I remember. Dad's what in German and your wife's what you Filipino. Ooh. Quite the Belverse one, aren't you? Yeah, I only know a bit of French. Like a very small amount. Obviously I know English. And I know Danish. And I can swear a little bit in Korean. Because what better way to learn a language than to learn the swear words first, eh? Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind that. It's always fun to swear in a Asian language. The Korean swear words I know is giseki, which means son of a bitch. The pronunciation might be off. Shibai, which means fuck. And shibayang, which means fucking bitch. And there was another one. I can't remember that one. Shite. I think Kiseki was son of a bitch. The reason I had this sudden interest in learning swear words in Korean was because, for some reason, out of nowhere, I got recommended a video with Juna Unagi where she was swearing. And I was like, I have to learn some swear words. Okininam. 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 Fuck's sake. I can do my best to remember it, but ugh. Memory bad.
They were wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister.
Yeah, they must go to St. Estrella too.
So, the famous St. Estrella Girls' School is around here, huh? It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit. Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Anyway, let's go and wait by the front gate.
Yeah, those were the instructor's orders.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
Why would you?
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
Yeah. Sure.
I was wondering, did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts. That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school. I've heard that even Princess Alphen herself is a student there.
Ooh.
I've heard that too.
Princess who?
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Princess Alphen is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Euget. She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
Is that so?
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee. I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
I figured as much. I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the opportunity to meet her.
Well, you're in luck!
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother, too, Prince Cedric. He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
Oh, right. I think I've seen a picture of the prince in a magazine before. Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alphen's older brother.
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from Liberl aboard that airship.
LaBeau.
You know the one, right?
The
You must be referring
Arcel.
to his return aboard the Arcel. After the crisis
Gave
in
the
Liberl was put in
Arcel.
place.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact. I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as imperial governor, too. And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Oh, you're all here already.
Hello. Slowpokes.
You made it.
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end, too?
As if we'd leave any loose ends. If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Every time.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
They can just, you know, kiss.
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think.
Wait,
Ah!
did you two?
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
We're fine now.
Really? That's great! It sure is. Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms.
Sounds good.
The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me a little embarrassed.
That's girls for you.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
Let's jam this toast. Or toast this jam.
That must be Heimdall Cathedral's bell.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say?
It sounds so different from how it does in the Ost district. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we were supposed to meet here.
Reen?
Oh god. I mean, yay!
Elise, what are you doing here? Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Yes. I see all of your classmates are with you too.
It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute. Are you the ones? The 9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7. Wait, what?
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here?
Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine. Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear. She could have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners?
Welcome to St. Estrella Girls' School. I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Right this way.
Right. Boys! No, she's not transferring. You guys can't get her. She's ours. Hands off of her. I can feel the stairs boring holes in my hand. Okay, you don't need to yell. Rosengarten.
What's in here?
It looks like an indoor garden. This is the Academy's Rose Garden. The person who called you here is waiting inside. Who did call us here anyway?
Whoever they are, they must have considerable social standing.
Your Highness, I brought the guests. Thank you. Please show them in.
Did you say Your Highness?
No way.
Hey, Elise, is that...
You don't need to ask when you already know. Now, if you'll follow me. I knew it.
Princess Elfin.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. My name is Elfin. Elfin Rice Arner. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, all right? I was only trying to tease you a little. Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead. Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura. I'm glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Aw, thank you! I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in St. Estrella too. But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills.
It is the highest level of fuckery.
I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too. Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself.
Woo!
Your Highness. Got you to look. but
Well, she seems lively.
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
She wouldn't destroy. She's a lady through and through in the end.
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Me too.
Please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elfin.
Yeah.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Reen Schwarzer.
Why me?
Elise has told me so much about you.
Oh god.
Your Highness!
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has. As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Reen? Oh, it's so refreshing. You're every bit the person Elise says you are. Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask.
Shit.
Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
Shit.
What?
Hello, Tenna. How are you?
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family. And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer. I have 2 brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
That's enough, Your Highness. Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little.
Reen, run. Just run.
Anyway,
As far as the wind can catch you.
the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you.
So you are the one who wants to meet us. It's someone else.
Why? It's not like we're famous.
Who do you mean?
Hey, isn't that...
A guitar? No, a lute?
Oh my god, is it Oliver?
Oh, it seems he's arrived. Oh,
Well, I
Yep.
apologize for keeping you waiting.
Yeah, it's Oliver. Oliver is here, guys.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
And you as well, young lady. Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable.
Who's this guy?
I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
They don't recognize one of the princes of Erebonia.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution.
You what?
In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school.
Yes.
But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens? Ah, the romance.
Could he be?
I think that's quite enough. Any more of that and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
And here goes the reaction.
Oh, wait. So this is... Whoa.
Indeed.
Prince
'Tis I,
Oliver.
Olivert Rice Arner. also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the Debaucherous Prince. I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board.
Oh,
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
I mean, I'm not complaining about hearing Matthew Mercer's voice, though. I really am not. But it's Oliver. Why did he change? Why did she change?
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness.
Ornament on a car. Probably.
I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the Imperial family, but still.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you.
Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Indeed, I was.
The reason they're putting Emma so far away is because she has a big personality that puts her forward. So if she was too close to the camera, all we would see is her big personality. So it's kind of a good design choice.
You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the Imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in Liberl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl back then? That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl. As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion. One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's Military Academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
Winds of change, huh?
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7.
I mean, of course I go there. I'm a man.
And why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts. Not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations. In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need.
I think we should just provide Eustace and Marcius a room, lock the room, bar the windows, and whenever they start making out, that's when we can let them out.
We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
But at that point, they probably just want to enjoy each other's company.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
We all know they're gonna be more than BFFs.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that.
What? I can't hear you from down there, Emma. You have to speak up.
Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the class is run day to day. Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this. And that was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
I see.
Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother. But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to. Your Highness.
Why is everyone fawning over me?
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7. Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it.
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me. And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Queen Aura, Harem Aura works on everyone. You see, that is one of the things. It's not that I dislike it, but it's a part of the game that could be left out without hurting it, and maybe in some ways improve on it. Because while someone like Joshua, obviously he had his charms with the women, it wasn't because he went out of his way. And never mind, I'm just speaking nonsense, because it's not like Green goes out of his way to be like, hey ladies, look at me.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
Anyways, the harem aspect could be left out, but self-insert.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established.
Yeah, I like Reen's personality. I feel like Lloyd's personality was a bit boring, honestly.
I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country. Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it. Your students,
I don't.
First and foremost, reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life.
I don't know what Elise sees in Lloyd, but she can do better. Lloyd can't do better.
Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke. I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him. He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the academy.
No, Lloyd can't do better. Risha is way out of his league, like way out of his league.
While he has no direct control over the running of the academy, he does preside over the board meetings.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he actually is. a harem protagonist. The only one who has really shown any romantic interest in him is Alessa. The other one's like, this guy's actually pretty cool. I like him. I don't like him, but I like him.
And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
Well, she's certainly one of them. Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation.
What was that work?
She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
What was her former work?
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Wait. Purple Lightning?
I knew it.
If you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's just like he actually is just a good guy. I mean, and there are obviously characters where I feel like even though they aren't good people, the side cast's like, oh, I love this guy, he's the best. But the Rean actually feels like he is genuinely a good guy, and the cast like, this guy is a genuinely good guy, I like him. But I'm still not gonna suck his dick.
That's right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild.
I knew it!
The Empire's most famous bracers.
I knew it! I knew she was a bracer! I called it! Sorry.
She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
I'm just saying I called it. I called her being a bracer. I'm smart. I am the smartest. Elise, are you not gonna be nice to me, Elise? I came to visit you as you wanted, man. The drunken teacher. I mean, in my playthrough of Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter, I achieved A rank with Estelle. Just saying. Does that mean Sarah would have been younger then? What is Estelle's canon rank even? You see, tomorrow, I'll be attempting the garden party sponsor. She is an A rank, okay. Canonically. Okay. Because it still feels like she's rather inexperienced when she was... And I suppose she is rather inexperienced as she's only been a bracer for like 2 years? But it felt like she wasn't like A rank when she was in Crossbell. Your father may be a baron, but the Sforza have long had deep ties with the imperial family. I apologize if this comes across as rude, but inviting you would likely create less opposition than if I were to invite Eustace. Ooh, dinner. Is that so? At least told me that she asked you to help her practice the finer points of ballroom dancing. In fact, she says you're an excellent dancer, that you step lightly and very gracefully. Is that not true, Reen? Well... It was rude of me to trouble you with a petition like this on such short notice. And besides, I don't suppose you would have much interest in dancing with a little girl like me. No, that's not what I mean, Your Highness. Yeah, I know, she is just staring daggers at Elfin. I had no idea the Imperial family was such a lively and cheerful bunch. I get the feeling they aren't all like this. Oh, I see now. How could I not have crossed my mind? Perhaps the truth is you already have your heart set on someone else. Or is there someone you're already courting? Well, do you? I'm positively dying to know which maiden has conquered the battlefield of your heart. Wait, I mean... Yikes, how am I gonna get out of this one? I'm not sure how to turn her down gently. Very well, I shall relent this time. Huh? However, next year I'll be 16, just like your sister. That's when I'll be making my debut into high society, so I'd be very happy if you'd give me my invitation some thought. Shit. Abort! Or aren't you the lucky one? Her Highness really seems to have taken a liking to you. You really ought to have accepted her invitation. It might have led to something truly unexpected in the future. No, I doubt it. It seemed like she just took an interest in me because I'm her friend's older brother. She didn't seem all that serious about it, so I figured she was just trying to tease the two of us. Kate and I seemed that way. You weren't the only one feeling nervous that whole time. Prince Oliver was even more unusual person than I thought. No doubt about that. He seemed entertaining to be around. To think that he's the one who made Class 7 possible. He seemed easygoing, but hearing him talk about our class made what we were doing feel even more important. I have no idea what they're planning, but their motives seem incredibly suspicious. Agreed. Hearing about the instructor's background kind of threw me for a loop too. I wouldn't have imagined she used to be a bracer. Maybe because you don't really see them around anymore to begin with. Erin is more or less the highest you can be too. I assume you already know her history. Knew about her history, Fee. Yep, the guild is every Jaeger Corps' main competition after all. Probably even ran into her a few times during our operations. Oh! Hello, Sarah! I hate to break it to you, but you didn't have anything in to begin with. Shh! You hear an old maid sighing? What was that? What is Claire doing here? What, are we gonna be temporary members of the military or something like that? The RMP, I mean. Hmm. Gideon. Love their time in the spotlight after all. Well, at least Gideon was very weak, so if he shows up, we can just kick his ass. Hello, Saria. How are you? Oh, Saria. I have decided to no longer show up at my job. I am going to start at my new job next Tuesday. So I just take time off from today until next Tuesday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Saria. Hopefully I can provide some sort of temporary entertainment. Yeah, I've been fucked over one too many times. Today was the last straw. So I decided not to, I've decided to not show up anymore. And I don't care what they say. Oh, that's so bad. And it gets worse. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, YouTube's fucking counterclaim system is beyond broken. Oh, that fucking sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Sario. AA. Who is AA? Oh, apparently famous streamer. Yeah, YouTube. I mean, YouTube's copyright system is just. It shouldn't be like that. I mean, it's the exact same thing that happened to Iron Mouse. It's just, unfortunately, you don't have as big of a reach. It's, and it shouldn't be like that. It should, everyone should be able to upload their own material and not have the fucking fear of getting falsely copyright struck. And then on top of that, even if you do, you shouldn't give your own personal fucking information for to counterclaim it. It makes no sense. I mean, what the fuck? Why would you leave it like that? Oh, and the tire. It's just... Man. Wait. Scara? No, that can't be true. That can't be true. Can you... I know it's a bit of a stretch, but can you try and tag him on Twitter or something like that? Because, okay, so obviously I don't know Scara personally. Oh, you already took it down. Oh. But honestly, I don't know Scar personally, obviously. But I can't imagine him doing something like that. That is... He is very much against, from the content I've seen of him, and obviously because I've followed him since he was a professional League of Legends player, he's always been trying to, you know, shit talk the absolutely horrendous YouTube copyright system. So I am unable to imagine him abusing it. That just does not compute in my head. I think maybe either I need to reevaluate my opinions on who Scara is as a person, or it's someone claiming to be him doing it. It's either one of those two. I mean, obviously it happened to you, so that is a definite 100%. But I just can't imagine it being the actually real Scar doing that. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. You know, there is an old saying, and this is just one that I hate, but things have to go bad before they can get better. I'm doing like a thumbs up thing right now, smiling. Just so you know, like things have to go bad before they can get better. No, don't put my avatar in a pool of water. If my forehead flame goes out, I die. I'm like a Charmander, but my flame is on my forehead instead. Well, if I die, I just turn to ash and get reborn again, though, so... At least I'm immortal. Whoa. Oh God. I just gave you ideas, didn't I? Oh, fuck. For the bottle of water. No, I'm not a cat. Don't do that. I'm not a cat. Don't spray me with water, please.
Keep up the good work.
I will take a shit on your car if you do that. Is that Gideon? It's Gideon.
The time is finally at hand. At last.
To the state of my
hammer
car,
of
you're
judgment
rich
shall
kid.
rouse this indolent capital from its slumber.
Maybe you should clean your car then, Hoily. No, this is bad.
Comrade G, all of the necessary preparations are complete.
But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you.
Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
There's nothing to fear.
That's what I'm saying, Hoily. Maybe you should clean your car then.
As long as I have this flute, not even the railway military police stand a chance of stopping us. Tomorrow, the people of this land will at last know our name. My dear comrades, I shall be counting on you all.
Yeah!
I don't have a car though, so I don't know how much effort it takes to clean one. I don't even have a driver's license. I never tried to get a driver's license. I never had the money to get a driver's license. Yeah. You used to spend 5 hours cleaning your car inside and out? "30 minutes. Well, that seems like they know what they're doing. Hello, child. There's a pretty interesting rumor floating around at the moment about someone just vanishing all of a sudden. Oh, caught your interest, I see. I don't know. This is some good stuff. It might be even too juicy to share. Speak up. I will force it out of you. Right, okay, I get it. Dang, those were scary. So, yeah, like I said, someone from one of the apartments around here just straight up vanished. The caretaker came by to check on them this morning and found the room was empty, as if no one had ever lived there. The only thing left in there was the key to the room. Whoa there, you guys seem like you've got a good material. What's this about tearing wrists? Come on, fill me in. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Ah. No, that would just decrease my dodge chance. Are you sure you can complete that, Saria? It would be a shame if someone were to destroy it. Right? Oh, that is it's going to be a big one. Holy. Ah, you fucked it up! No! Why, Saria, why? What do you mean this time? I haven't fucked up the pyramid even once, Oily. It was... why are you blaming me? Oh, Crow. What are you doing here?
Woohoo! I'm on a roll! I can almost taste that grand prize.
Crow?
Ah, hey guys! How's that field study coming along?
Oh, it's going fine. But why are you here?
Oh, you don't know? Classes don't run back at the Academy during the summer festival. So I came here to squeeze as much fun as possible out of this fortuitous bit of free time.
Aid with pyramid.
Meaning...
Congratulations,
The
Saria.
summer races, of course.
Wait, you came all the way here to bet money on horse racing? We're minors. We're not allowed to place bets.
That was not me! That was literally not me!
Do I look like a lawbreaker to you? There's a magazine that's running a prize contest for the summer races.
I was thinking about doing it though, but it wasn't me!
You send in your predictions, and if you're spot on, you win a really fancy prize.
So you came all the way to the capital just to check on that?
Have I ever done it to you, Saria? I mean, yes, I've ruined a pyramid before in my life. Who hasn't? But I don't think I've ever done it to Saria.
Alright, time for some serious praying to the goddess. I'll leave the money here, okay?
Thank you very much. Come back anytime.
Hoily, how can you expect us to believe you when you misremember it was Josh and not me? How can we trust your memory then?
Anyway, I'm heading over to the cathedral over in the Song district. Peace.
Thanks.
I mean, come on, man.
Come on, goddess. Let me win that prize.
That seems a rather pedestrian thing to pray for.
So irresponsible.
That's Crow for you. Looks like there's still places here we haven't explored. Let's go look somewhere else.
I believe it's very relevant, Hoily. Very relevant. I don't remember. What were we talking about again? Right. Boobs. Well, it did just come up, so you're right. You're welcome. I did notice a suspicious-looking group of people near the hotel last night. There were two of them talking in a back alley near here, hats pulled tightly over their heads. When they noticed me trying to sneak a peek, they panicked and vanished into the night. So I need to figure out a schedule for when I start my new job. I mean, I'm obviously not going to be able to keep my current schedule, so I'm going to have to stream from morning until afternoon. I was thinking something like from maybe 9 or 10 a.m. My time until 4... Oh, not 4. 2 or 3 p.m. Because I need to start work at 4 p.m. So I need about an hour. No, sorry, don't cry. I don't want you to cry, Saria. Oh. What's the schedule? It's something I should be able to keep. See, I'm thinking, don't tell me you're gonna go cry too.
Sure are more people out than there were yesterday.
They must have all come to see the Imperial family's parade.
Not this time. What do you mean this time, man? Oh, Patrick. Why does he seem nicer? It's not like he's lambasting us with insults. Do you want to watch anime with us later, Phoenix? I'm gonna be streaming for a long time. Also, what anime? Right, Princess Alphen. We, Oh, whoa, us. We would never get the chance to speak to her, eh? I have never heard of Aegir. Oh, hello there, Darth. How are you? Right, I already know the question to that. Know the answer to that question. Exactly. I'm not gonna talk about it. I knew it. I'm alright. I decided to just not show up for work anymore. Fuck that job. I am going to start working at my new job next Tuesday. So I just need like 1 week off and I'm gonna be fine. I've already talked with the restaurant about it and they were like, yeah, sure. Darth, I would never make a decision like that without being financially secure. Yes, I'm going to be financially secure. Don't worry. I got these. Thanks for asking though, but yeah, I'm gonna be fine, don't worry. I know what I'm doing, kind of. It's very legal for them to hold back my salary. So I'm gonna get paid for what I've worked. I've also requested to get like the savings paid out that I get from my work and my holiday money. I've also decided to my vacation money. I've also requested to get all of that paid out, and then I have to contact HR to see what I do about my vacation days. Because I have like unpaid leave vacation days that I can use, and I'm not sure if you can get that paid out, and then if you can, I'm gonna talk to them about how I'll go about it, and if I have to contact my work, then I'm just gonna wait. Because, whatever. With all that money there and the half a month that I will get paid from my new job, I'm gonna have more than enough money. So yeah. And I can also buy a lot of food to put in my freezer, so. But it means I'm gonna be streaming more. Oh joy, right? Well, it actually is kind of joy. I didn't mean to come off as sarcastic. I'm just, you know, a bit tired. And the final catalyst for me deciding not to show up for work anymore is because, and to be fair, my boss didn't come off as an idiot when he came to me, but he asked me whenever I was gonna start with the cold cuts and stuff like that, pallets. I told him, like, mate, I'm still in the dairy section, there's a lot that needs to be filled up, and I'm also building the next paper up. I don't have the time so far. I haven't had the time to do it so far. That is a weird way of turning the car. What the fuck? Sidetrack. And it was like, well, it's this time already. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I still have this stuff to do, and I have this stuff to do, and I have this stuff to do. And I didn't get any help at that point either, so it's like, well, okay. I can't do the work of 3 people, but I'll get to it whenever I can. He was like, okay, good. But he didn't send anyone over to help me, but either way, I was just like, nah. Not anymore, man. None of that. Yes. The cat. The cat. I'm sorry. Sorry. Car. I know you mean car. Sorry, man. I can't help it. It's like an impulse to be annoying. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know how it is type 1-handed. Trust me, I know. As someone who... Let's not... as someone who is very good at not injuring myself, I know how it is to type with one hand. Because I totally haven't sprained my right hand once and my left hand twice. I've never totally not done that, right? Me, the people are all waiting for you to wave to them. I know the struggle stuff, don't worry. I don't know these struggles to your extent, but I know the troubles. the least. At the very least. But really, that car animation, that threw me for a loop. That was absolutely amazing. Maybe they did the car animation with one hand. That might be their excuse, right? Sorry, was that a bad joke? I feel like that emote there, it fits my jokes perfectly. Afterward, they had a quick lunch at one of the stalls in the Garnier district. After they finished up, they decided to do another sweep of their assigned areas. I am a bit tired though. I should still be able to go for a few more hours at the very least. Then I can start early with the stream tomorrow. But no matter how hard they searched, nothing seemed amiss. Finally, Grube made their way toward Dragel's Plaza, where traffic had previously been restricted. Shame Day, 1440. Hey girls, how you doing?
Toa, Angelica.
Oh, I didn't expect to meet all of you here.
Well, isn't this a coincidence?
President Herschel?
We certainly weren't expecting to encounter the two of you out here.
Huh? Looks like the goddess herself brought us together. And now that she's granted us this chance, what do you two say we...
No.
I'm afraid we'll have to decline. We have our field study to attend to.
What she said. Lame.
Shut down immediately. As she should
Will
be.
she ever learn?
Looks like those rumors about her were true.
Did you ride your orbital bike all the way here?
Yeah, you can make it from Trista to here in 40 minutes on a good day. So I plopped Toa on the back of the seat and off we went.
Ooh.
It almost seems like a metallic horse.
It's pretty cool.
Angie's not the most careful driver, so it wasn't exactly what I'd call a leisure cruise. I really love the festival atmosphere, though. I just wish I could enjoy it without the threat of a terrorist attack hanging over us.
Wait, how do you know about that?
Did Instructor Sarah tell you?
Yep, I've been helping out a little with your field studies, too.
Aww.
Yesterday, I was the one who passed on the governor's request to Instructor Sarah, for example. I got pretty worried when I heard about terrorists, so Angie and I decided to see what was happening.
I see. It appears you've done much for us without us even realizing it.
Thanks.
It's nothing really. I'm not doing any of the heavy lifting.
I like Toa. She's adorable.
Oh? I thought you were helping with all the paperwork and travel arrangements so everything runs smoothly. And that you're the liaison for our contacts in every region because Instructor Sarah keeps slacking off.
Seriously?
Huh?
I swear, just when I'd started thinking she was better than we were giving her credit for.
What did you expect,
Yeah,
Akias?
that's a little much, even for her.
Yeah.
It's fine. Really. I'm sure she's got lots of stuff on her plate. Anyway, I heard you guys got to meet the princess. I'm so jealous. I wish I could have met her too.
We could hardly believe we met her ourselves.
She really does look kinda angelic.
If I'd only shown up earlier and tagged along with you.
Princess Alphen's beauty is definitely one of our national treasures. But your sister's quite the looker herself. I hope I get a chance to meet Elise again someday too.
I will stab you.
Actually, she's attending the garden party as Princess Alphen's attendant right now.
Oh god.
Really? Oh, if only I could get Princess Alphen, Elise, and Fee together in the same place.
No.
We could call them the Fabulous 15s.
Stop yourself.
Don't look now, but I think you're being co-opted into some sketchy sounding group.
Sounds good to me.
If I'd known this was gonna happen, I would have listened to my father and attended that party after all. But no, I couldn't have. I couldn't spoil my charms by wearing a dress. Oh! I could have worn a tuxedo instead. Why didn't I think of that earlier?
What's wrong with you?
Angie? Maybe you're putting a little too much thought into this.
Hey, the gang's all here.
Hey, it's Crow!
Crow?
Oh, we didn't know you were here either.
Fancy running into you.
Yeah.
You said you were going to the summer races, didn't you?
How'd the main race go?
Don't ask.
You lost, eh?
Who could have guessed that Black Prince would come from behind in a burst of speed like that? And then Lumberblitz barely squeezing past into second. There's no way anyone could ever see an upset like that coming.
Oh, I guess I won with those 4 to 5 odds.
Huh?
Glad I decided to pony up some cash for that after all.
Wait, you're the one who won the special prize?
Oh, stop feeling up lady luck, would you?
You're just sore because I've got better karma than you.
Angie really does have scarily good luck with stuff like this.
Sounds like the bell's chiming 3 o'clock.
Guess that means all the ceremonies must be wrapping up.
Perhaps we should make another round of our patrol areas, just to be safe.
That seems like a sound idea.
Yeah, we should get back to our patrols.
Okay. Take care out there.
Huh? Back to work already?
I've got my Arcus with me, so just give me a ring if anything happens.
Will do.
Right.
Huh? Huh? What's wrong?
It feels almost as though...
They're overflowing.
My guess would be there's been an increase in the water pressure.
Yeah, this must be...
Is this... Is it some kind of festival attraction?
I don't think so.
This must be the terrorists.
Yeah, it seems that way. Angie, Crow, give me a hand. We need to evacuate everyone. The military police have their hands full. We need to handle this ourselves.
Right.
Dude, you have to do that fish thing on your palm.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's all.
No, we've got this. You have something else you need to take care of. Something important.
More important than this?
What do you mean?
Mater Park.
So this is just a diversion?
I'd bet on it.
Oh, a monster. Nice. From within the castle, eh? Oh, that's definitely not good.
What?
Oh, that's a bad idea, guys. That's a really bad idea. Gideon, you better get your ass ready for a beating.
Good day, Your Excellency. I do hope you'll forgive me for showing up to this party without an invitation.
Ugh. You.
Truth be told, I have no real qualms with you, personally. However, you are a willing collaborator with the man we loathe. So I'm afraid that makes you guilty by association.
I figured that's what you were after. Let those girls go. They have nothing to do with this.
Your Excellency!
I'm afraid we just can't do that. After all, they've yet to play their biggest part. That of your faction's most shameful failure. Oh, but fear not. I have no intention of taking their lives.
Elise!
Rain? Rain!
What are you doing here?
You made it.
Dad, are you alright?
The brats from Thors. So you've come to meddle in our affairs again, have you? Not this time, I'm afraid. I won't allow you to interfere.
Is he controlling those beasts?
So that's how those monsters came to be running around out here.
Rain! Be careful!
Elise! Your Highness!
You!
My, I can certainly tell when I'm not wanted. I suppose we'll just have to leave then.
I swear to God, Gideon, I'm gonna kick your ass
my
to
beasts.
heaven and high water.
Strip them to the bone.
Oh, hell, high water, whatever. You know, I'm just gonna, you know, stab you.
We're not going to lose to a couple of these things.
2 large monsters. Combat pattern analysis complete.
Alright, let's take them down.
Okay.
We have nothing to fear.
I'll handle it.
Target locked.
Now.
An opening.
Go! Second form, Gale!
turn. Nice.
Flames, gather on my blade.
She's not good enough. That's how.
There's a performance just for you.
Behold.
There you go. I'll handle it. Now, Laura, let's go.
Understood.
Go.
My turn. Shatter. Now.
Broken. I'll handle it.
She is just that good, basically.
Here we go. Got it.
An opening.
Go. There.
Too slow.
Ow!
This could be bad. No escape. Now.
Broken.
Fall. When we fight together,
No one stands a chance.
Huh.
we must pursue them at once. There's no time to rest.
Dad, you're bleeding.
This little scratch? Nothing to worry about. But never mind me. Her Highness is in danger. Please, go after her.
Wait! Take me with you too.
No.
Patrick? No. I need you to stay and protect everyone who's still here.
Those monsters are still roaming around outside, and the governor is wounded.
But... Please, if you're here, at least I can go knowing my father is in safe hands.
Fine, fine, stay.
That's settled then.
Let us give chase then.
Your Excellency, please let the Railway Military Police know what's happening as soon as you can.
You can count on it.
More underground tunnels, eh? Fantastic. How many does that make what now? Pardon? Underground tunnels. This is the third one, I believe. Not counting these secret passages in 2 of them. Harm the reformist public image, which means Her Highness should be safe. Fortunately, I can't be certain about the girl with her. Oh, if you touch a hair on that girl's head, you'll die.
Those damn terrorists!
Elise, Princess Alphen, please be safe.
Now's our chance. We can
My
do
turn.
this.
And open! Go! Right!
I'll hit. Got it.
And open! My turn! Go!
I'll hit. Got it.
And open!
No, I messed up.
My turn.
My turn.
Leave it.
I'll handle it.
Here we go.
I'll hit.
Gotcha.
Silver.
My turn!
Go.
I'll handle it. Got it.
Gotcha.
Of course! Evil will.
An 8 point.
For some reason, I get heavy boss area vibes from this. The vast majority of us are of common birth, myself included. However, there is a certain man among you whom I'm afraid we simply cannot allow to remain alive. Serving as a highness's attendant, I assume you must be of high social standing now. Elise Schwarzer, daughter of Theo Schwarzer, lord of the northern region of Emir. I may not be of particularly high rank, but I am still of noble birth. If you need a hostage, use me instead. Celestial Bomb EX. Well, Elise, sounds like you're a... Well, fuck.
Watch out, guys!
I'll handle it. Here we go. Got it. Laura, let's go.
Of course!
My turn.
They're not that strong.
Of course. Shatter!
Really, Laura? You just had to miss.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh
Okay.
shit. That was a lot of damage.
Thanks.
Here we go.
I'll handle it.
You have my face. Of course. Shatter! Off guard. Broken.
My turn. There.
Arcus activate.
Okay.
Target locked.
My turn. There.
I mean, they do a lot of damage, but they also take a lot of damage.
Shatter!
Oh, Laura! Come on, man.
Arcus activate.
My turn.
Okay.
Too slow. Done. All right. Success.
I've heard that some powerful relics from antiquity are still around. I wonder if that's one of those artifacts. Well, we're going to have to deal with it, one way or another. All right.
It's far enough. What? What?
Rain! You came for us!
Of course we did.
Show's over. Let Her Highness and Elise go.
Considering all that you've done, I can't say I'd be entirely comfortable letting you go free.
But if you release them, we might be willing to consider it. Damn.
No, we won't, Marcus.
It's 5 against 3. You've got no chance. And fleeing while trying to carry 2 hostages? I don't think that'll work out too well for you.
So, would you please just let them go?
Impressive. Very impressive. I had no idea Thors was educating such gifted students.
Save it. Look, we can keep this stalemate going all day, or you can release them. It's up to you. But I'm warning you, if there's so much as a scratch on either of them, you'll wish the police found you before I did.
Ooh.
You.
Rain! Rain!
Very well. We surrender. I'm not so proud that I can't see when we have no chance of victory.
Then...
So you'll let them go?
Absolutely. If you can defeat him, that is. Do it.
Oi!
Son of
A volatile anesthetic?
Fear not. I simply thought it best they sleep for a short while. After all, this is hardly a sight fit for the eyes of such innocent maidens.
What are you doing?
Another monster? What the?
A howl?
This roar.
I don't like the look of this. I really don't like the look of this. Ah, shit. Dark Dragon of Rude Nation Soro Agruga.
What the hell is that?
It's a
bone dragon?
Behold! The might of the demonic flute! An artifact capable of holding even the shadow that reigned over Heimdall during the Dark Ages in its throne. Now, I'll have you delay your journey to perdition no longer. Farewell, dear ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
There's no way we can take on that thing.
What are we gonna do?
Yes, we can take on that thing.
I can't estimate its strength. Or even the best way to fight it.
What did you do?
We're not just going to roll over and die here. If you think back on how much we've grown just during this field study, there's no way this thing is going to take us down.
My blade is ready.
Too impetuous to know when you're beaten, are you? Go, Dark Tyrant! Bring down the merciless hammer of judgment upon these hapless fools!
A worthy adversary.
My turn.
Go!
That's a lot of HP, man.
There!
My turn!
Shit.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Shit.
My turn. Shatter!
Broken. Okay. Got it.
An opening.
Go.
My turn.
Ow.
My turn.
Of course it's time. Water, fire. Exactly, fire is most likely to, but I don't have that. So let's just do. Let's just wash the bones a little bit.
My turn. Shatter. Now. Feed.
Roger.
Here we go. Second form. Gale. Go.
I'll take you up.
Ha.
I'll handle it. Now.
An opening.
Okay.
Please don't do that.
My turn.
Just please don't.
Of course. Shatter. Off guard.
Broken. Right.
Ha.
Okay.
Go.
No. No, you're not.
My turn.
Of course. Shatter. Now. Feed.
No, no.
Hey.
There you go.
Arcus activate.
Here we go.
I am once again asking you not to do that.
Go.
I'll take you up.
Yeah, that was actually pretty easy. It only got one attack in.
All right, let's keep going.
Great.
I did it.
I've only
Success.
I did it.
Marcus, you did nothing. It actually only got one attack in. What the fuck, man?
Impossible.
Laura. V.
Roger. Ah!
What?
Holy shit.
What? You damned. What? Yeah.
Nice.
No. The demonic flute. Let's check and mate.
Whew, that was a tough one.
What's our plan, Comrade G?
Don't you dare!
You vile.
Comrade G? I am fully prepared to lay down my life for our cause. It is not death I fear, but this operation is too important to leave even a corpse behind. I'm afraid I must do what needs to be done, even if that means harming a member of the Imperial family.
I think it's about time we came out to play.
What the?
Who are?
Oh my, aren't you a quick little kitty? Just my type.
That's the Sylphid I know.
Oh.
Comrade S? Comrade V?
Ah, you came for us. Oh, what a relief. Now we can...
These must be...
More terrorists?
I seem to recall specifically telling you to leave this operation to me. But I can't say I'm unhappy you decided to check in.
Sorry, boss. But if you got yourself caught here, we would have been off to a pretty bad start.
I do apologize for cutting in, but we figured it was for the best. Comrade C decided to join us too.
And so I have.
A mask.
Comrade C.
Go, Power Rangers!
Wasn't expecting to see you here. Did my planning for this operation seem that flawed to you?
On the contrary, it was almost perfect. But no plan is completely foolproof. One must always factor in unpredictable elements. As the ladies and gentlemen of Class 7 here have demonstrated so brilliantly.
How does he know who we are?
Who are you?
We have already fulfilled our primary objective. Courting dishonor by harming a member of the Imperial family would gain us nothing now. Do you not agree?
No, you're right. Release them.
Elliot, Machias, I'm leaving the two of them to you.
Okay.
Got it.
There, a gesture of goodwill, in the hopes that we may yet resolve this without bloodshed. What say you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7? Will you stand aside and let us leave peacefully?
Like hell we will.
You abducted the Imperial Princess and an innocent girl. Drugged them.
What Erebonian would stand idly by in the face of such an outrage?
It's 5 against 6. This won't be easy.
Guys...
You got guts, kids. I'll give you that.
Well, I certainly wouldn't mind a little roughhousing.
No, it's only right that I be the one to test their mettle. Wielders of the longsword, the great sword, the twin gun swords. Stand and face me. I shall be your opponent.
What?
He's gonna be strong as hell.
Think of this as an entertaining way to kill some time. The railway military police are already on their way. Until then, pour out the vessel of your wrath upon me.
Interesting.
He's awful sure of himself.
Is he serious? There's no way he can win against all 3 of them.
Oh, that is so cool!
Whoa, what kind of weapon is that?
Another relic from the Dark Ages. A double saber.
See. What a cunt. Ah!
I am C. That is all you need to know. Now, come at me if you think you're able. Then allow us to begin.
My turn.
Go!
Of course. Huh?
Okay.
Here we go!
turn.
See, if you would just hit, that would have been a lot better.
You have my thanks.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Thanks.
Like how
My turn.
much he missed Fee, but the first thing he hits on a character with 50% evasion, he just hits him immediately. It wasn't even that tough. Come on, guys. We only got hit once.
That's our C for you.
Ooh, can't deny he's got the brains and the brawn to lead.
What power?
He might even be as strong as Sarah.
Just who are you people?
But then again, he didn't use any crafts or arts.
From today, you shall know us as the Imperial Liberation Front. In our hearts, the flames of silent anger. In our hands, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator. That is our cause, our purpose.
The Imperial Liberation Front?
What dictator?
Freeze, all of you!
Instructor! Captain Claire!
Just in time.
It appears the time has come to make our exit.
Huh? Is that...
Farewell. I'm sure we'll meet again.
What?
A bomb?
See you around.
Ta-ta for now, my little darling.
Let's see you claw your way out of this grave.
Bastards.
Hurry!
Right! I couldn't leave Juan up alone.
Rean, you carry Her Highness.
Got it!
Cowards.
Whew, that was pretty touch and go back there. But I'm glad to see you all pulled through.
Well, thanks to you, Instructor.
I had my doubts we were going to make it out of that alive.
You could have come a bit sooner.
Sorry. Anyway, there's no way we'll be able to follow them now.
Indeed.
So, the Imperial Liberation Front, is it? Your Highness!
Warning.
Elise!
Oh, thank goodness. Whatever drug they were given doesn't seem to have had any lasting effects.
I feel like I've caused you all a lot of trouble, but thank you for rescuing me.
I'm just glad that you're safe and unharmed.
What happened?
Are you alright, Your Highness? How are you feeling?
Rean? I'm fine. You should worry more about your sister.
Sure.
Looks like the intelligence division was right on the mark. We have a number of the routes back to the surface locked down. Think we could smoke them out?
Personally, I doubt it. This tunnel system is incredibly expansive, with too many areas we know nothing about. Continue the search for a while longer, then focus on restoring order in the city.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll send a report to the other divisions and let them know the situation's been resolved.
Julio.
So, Imperial Liberation Front, what's your game?
Thursday, innit?
In the end, the Railway Military Police brought the chaos under control, and the first day of the festival came to a close. Despite his injuries, Governor Regnitz kept on top of things, ensuring that the rest of the festival passed by peacefully. The next morning, it was time for us to leave the capital behind and make our way back to Trista.
Huh.
I really don't know how to begin thanking you. You've done so much for our family that I doubt we'll ever be able to repay you.
Not at all, Your Highness.
There's nothing to repay us for. We just did what we had to. Oh, come now. There's no need to be so modest. It scares me to think what might have happened if Elise and I had been taken away by those people. So I can't thank you all enough. Please allow me to extend my thanks for your help as well. I'm truly grateful.
Elise.
Oh, I'm just glad you're safe.
Group B's efforts were a great help to Cedric and I as well. Thank you again for your assistance in restoring order to the city.
I'm honored, Your Highness.
I'm so glad to have been of service.
Just think of it as returning the favor for your help pushing to make Class 7 a reality. Still, now we've got the Imperial Liberation Front to worry about.
Regrettably.
Regrettably.
There have been signs they were up to no good behind the scenes before now. That incident in Nord, for example. But now they finally stepped out of the shadows and announced themselves to the world. They appear to be insurgents in the truest sense of the word, led by several key figures, C being the most prominent. The Intelligence Division is doing its utmost to gather information about these leaders even as we speak.
They struck me as rather mysterious in some ways. Even though they abducted us, they rarely showed the kind of maliciousness one would expect from terrorists. It seemed more like they were in the grip of some kind of intense passion. True. Not that it excuses abducting Your Highness like they did.
An intense passion, you say?
It did seem that way.
In our hearts, the flames of silent anger. In our hands, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator. That's what their leaders said when they made their appearance.
Indeed. All the ham-handed theatrics of a middle school play.
Yeah. You can tell how gleeful he must have been to say the flames of silent anger in front of an audience.
Well, it's no mystery what they're referring to, at least.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't miss you.
Wait, isn't that...
Is he?
Dad's with him too.
It's the Crown Prince.
Oh, I'm glad you made it, Cedric!
Just in time, too.
Your Highness?
Did you come all this way just to bid us farewell?
Of course. After all you've done for us, I thought it was the least I could do. Is this the rest of Class 7?
Crown Prince Cedric.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Cedric Rice Arner. I wanted to thank you for coming to my sister's aid in her time of need. Allow me to extend to you my most heartfelt appreciation.
You're too generous, Your Highness.
The honor was ours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
This is the Crown Prince. He's pretty cute.
Hey, Faith.
Fee?
I certainly wouldn't mind if he took a few lessons in manliness from the gentlemen of Class 7, though.
Alphen, come on.
I think that's a little harsh, Your Highness.
Well, you're still just 15. You have plenty of growing ahead of you. Still, it isn't often I see you keeping the Imperial Governor company.
I suppose that's true. I just happened to be here on business, so I thought I'd take the chance to say goodbye to everyone.
How are you feeling? Are your injuries all right now?
Yes, nothing too serious, fortunately. I'm still feeling it, but it shouldn't be too much longer before I'm back to my old self.
That's good to hear.
I'm glad to see you looking all hale and hearty, Your Excellency.
Thank you. While no one could have foreseen how it ended, you did manage to complete this month's field study. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I'd like to congratulate you for your exemplary work.
We're honored you'd say so.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
We three directors may have very different positions on many issues, including how Class 7 should be run. But for my part, I'd like you to enjoy student life however you choose. I think the other directors would agree with me on at least that much.
Dad.
Hey.
I'm glad to hear you feel that way, Your Excellency.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about, Your Highness.
Well, if you say so. I've always found you a trustworthy man, of course. But...
Ah, I see that everyone's here.
couldn't be.
The Blood and Iron Chancellor.
Chancellor Osborne!
As a matter of fact, the Chancellor and I just came from an audience with His Majesty the Emperor.
I'm overjoyed to see you safe and well, Princess Alpha. Clearly, the goddess has bestowed her blessings upon us.
Thank you, Chancellor.
I'd also like to reassure Prince Oliver that we're starting a nationwide hunt for members of the Imperial Liberation Front. An investigation into the backgrounds of its members is also underway, so you needn't worry.
My. Nothing gets past you, does it? Well, I suppose that means you have the security detail for next month's trade conference well in hand?
Of course. I'll see to it that everything is taken care of. Ah, but where are my manners? Please excuse me for not introducing myself.
Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
I'm Gileath Osborne, representative of the Erebonian government. Though I imagine those of you who read the papers may know me better as the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
It's an honor to meet you, Your Excellency.
Your reputation precedes you, Your Excellency.
I've heard much about the recent exploits of Thor's Class 7. Traveling across the Empire for first-hand learning with your field studies, it's quite the fascinating program. I hope you'll keep up the good work.
We shall endeavor to.
Thanks.
I hope we'll live up to your expectations.
Ah, yes. It's been quite some time, young racer. I'm glad to see your new career path is working out for you.
Thank you, Chancellor. I wouldn't be where I am today if not for you. I really owe you for all you've done for me.
General Van Dyke was my superior back when I was in the army. As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
What are you...
I have great expectations for you all. Nurture the bonds you share, and train up bodies and wills of steel. For I have no doubt you'll need them in the turbulent times to come.
Oh.
I mean, we're still just high school students. It's not like we're gonna go to war, are we?
Wayne?
Right?
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you.
Gladiator Belt, eh?
Drinks are on me someday.
Please give me a...
Good showing, everyone.
Fuck! At least I got the 69 AP for this chapter. So I can accept the B, because I got 69. Who doesn't love some 69? Vengeance. Vengeance. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am.
Mid-August. It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista. After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed.
Wow, 5 days.
Turns out, Thor sticks to its military roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday. However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings. And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista. Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual. The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
Where is she? 8:30. It'd be nice if my mother could spare one. You know, for the academy she sits on the board of directors for. Seems a bit much to hope for. This is a military academy, so I doubt we can expect to be indulged quite like that. Slum Sheen to help us cool in this summer. Whoever first invented it should get a medal. I'll admit the summer heat is more difficult to cope with than in Legram. But as long as I think of it as another part of my training, it doesn't bother me all that much. Berahart. My hometown's over in the mountains, so it's pretty cool even around this time of year. Actually, now that you mention it, I would have thought you three would go back home for the summer, being nobles and all. If everyone else was going home, I would consider it, but in the end I decided against it. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago I got to see Elise. Maybe next year. I came here to train. Until I feel like I've made significant progress, I've no intention of returning home. You saw my father's mansion. Do you think I'd go back to a place like that willingly? I'd much rather stay here and take my chances with the heat stroke. I'm gonna put on a shirt. It's a bit cold. It's a bit chilly. At least. Am I unable to take a shirt on properly, man? I increased the volume on my headset. Yeah, I'm unable to take on a shirt properly, man. There we go. I'm struggling to put on a shirt because I'm an idiot. Mayor Dieter Kreuz, who also happens to be the International Bank of Crossbell's CEO, was the first who proposed it. I've heard that Prince Oliver will be intending on behalf of His Majesty the Emperor, and Chancellor Osborne is supposed to be attending too. Seems crazy to think we met them just a few weeks ago. The Chancellor in particular was a pretty intimidating figure. It seemed like a big and scary monster. I've heard he served in the Imperial Army before becoming a politician. Then 11 years ago His Majesty entrusted him with the position of Chancellor. Supposedly a full 70% of the Imperial Army is under his jurisdiction. His real fame comes from establishing most of the nation's railway network and centered on the capital. Those always been responsible for annexing several smaller countries and independent states around Erebonia. I believe those all took place without any bloodshed, though, at least as far as I'm aware. I wouldn't put too much stock in what he's selling. Military spending in this country has increased exponentially since he took up his position as Chancellor. And that's only possible thanks to the tax revenue he gleans from the people of Heimdall and those annexed nations. He was the one who ordered the construction of those 2 railway guns. They've got pointed across Belt too. At one point, Erebonia was on the verge of a full-scale war with Calvert because of those things. Ah yeah, I heard that it was actually Libel that proposed a way to avoid armed conflict. They ended up signing the Non-Aggression Pact, right? Yeah, though as I'm sure you've noticed, there's still quite a bit of tension between the 2 countries. I wouldn't be surprised if the issue reared its head again during the trade conference. Chancellor Osborne's been a really popular figure in the capital, though. Popular enough that he seems to have a group of terrorists after him. He does seem to be the Imperial Liberation Front's main target, doesn't he? You know, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator and all that. Indeed, they seem to harbor a deep-seated grudge against him. The anger seemed a bit unusual in its intensity, didn't it? He does seem like a type who would make a lot of enemies, especially with a face like that. Well, I'd rather not speak ill of my father's close ally, but he's a bit of a dick. Come to think of it, isn't the instructor awfully late? Well past time for homeroom to start. True. Should have started about 10 minutes ago, actually. I swear, that woman. She'd better not be sleeping off another hangover back at the dormitory. Wouldn't put it past her. I wish I could say there's no way our upstanding instructor would do that. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Excuse me. I'll have you know I did no such thing. Today.
Instructor?
Good morning, Instructor.
Morning, everyone! Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today. And that reason is, we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
You what?
What?
A transfer student at this time of year?
Seriously?
All right, come on in.
Righto.
Crow?
Huh? Crow?
But isn't he a second-year student?
I'm Crow Armbrust. Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7.
Was it who you thought it was, Darth? Or did you get it wrong? I want to know.
It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys. What?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that. Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes. Then he came crying to me in a panic like, "Oh, help me, Instructor Sarah! They're not gonna let me graduate." So, as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
You can't be serious.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year. So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway.
In that sense,
and
anyway.
Don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right?
Right. Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Wait, is there someone else too?
Huh? Are you serious?
Oh, I was hoping to catch you off guard. All right, come on in and say hello.
God, it's gonna be Angelica, isn't it?
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
Oh. No. No. Please let it be Angelica instead. Please. Not her. Oh, God damn it. Why? I'm already having a migraine.
What?
What?
You must be joking. Hey, aren't you?
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands.
Yuppers! Long time no see, guys! But I see a couple of you I don't know, so I guess I better introduce myself. I'm Millium Orion. And this here is Eric Getlum, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
What the hell is that?
Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Doubt I want to go back to work now.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Boo! Fine. Anyway. Nice to meet you guys.
Is she even old enough to be a high school student?
Tell me you're kidding. Please?
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
Three days went by. At first, no one was sure what to make of Crow Armbrust and the Intelligence Division agent Millium Orion's sudden transfer into Class 7. But within a matter of days, it almost felt like they'd been there all along. I'm sure no one of you would need to be reminded that it was none other than Emperor Draculus who ended the War of the Lions. But did you know the historical record tells us that he had amazingly few soldiers under his command? Yeah, whatever. And while supporters rallied him in the East region, his rank still couldn't hope to compare to the other princess's army. She's the same size as Fee. I think she's a bit smaller. Nonetheless, they continued to advance, liberating region after region, and after half a year of bloody battles, Prince Draculus met perhaps his most well-known supporter. Millium, right? Would you happen to know the historical figure who I'm referring? Sure do! Leon Sandler and Crow sleeping in the back. Also known as the Lance Maiden. Sanlon was the daughter of a count who ruled over a remote region, and accounts tells us she showed great martial skill from a young age. In particular, her skill with the lance was so unparalleled, no records of her ever being bested in combat. The Lance Maiden also had a group of mighty warriors on her who fought. Why does that sound so familiar? That's she. But She was known as the Iron Maiden. Well, it's definitely not the Gralsritter. I think it was the Stahlritter? Okay, it's the Eisenritter. The Wandering Prince, the Lance Maiden, one day during a prolonged conflict in a remote region of the country. After recognizing each other as reliable and trustworthy, they pledged to fight together under a united banner, with the Lance Maiden and her knights bolstering his ranks. Drickel's army swept through one region after another. In just 1 year, he was able to defeat the other princes and free the imperial capital Heimdall. As an interesting footnote, the castle of the Eisenritter used their base of operations 250 years ago. Just so happens to be only a hop, skip, and a jump away from Laura's home in Legram. Indeed, it's known as the Lohengrin Castle. It's a beautiful old building situated in the shore of Lake Ebel, to the west of Legram. Oh, you mentioned that before. Does anyone live there now? No, due to the dangerous terrain there, no one goes near it. These days, it exists simply as a relic of bygone age. The Asid family is responsible for the care and maintenance of the castle, though really, only minimal work is done. Speaking of the Asid house, wasn't one of your ancestors the Eisenritter's second in command? Indeed, the Lance Maiden's most trusted assistant and confidant, from what I understand. The Sandlot family line ended with the death of the Lance Maiden, and it's partly because of that that the Asid family mourns her death each year. I see. Oh, what a fascinating story. Legram, huh? Never had a mission there, so I've never been able to go. Maybe I should have stopped by when I went to Berahard a while back. Berahard. You think we should at least try to conceal the fact that she gets sent all over the country on secret missions? I know, she totally let it slip that she was doing something in Berahard too. Well, I suppose it's better than her being all distant and cagey around us. Yeah, and Crow is just sleeping through class because he is lazy as fuck, yo. I like Crow. I like him though. Which means that next Wednesday you'll have your usual practical exam. You better all bring your A game. Oh, William and Crow? A few must-have instructional materials you guys are going to need as part of Class 7 have finally showed up. I'll hand that stuff to you once we're done. So I want you to come with me to the faculty lounge. Righto. Man, what a drag. Alright, homeroom's out for the day. Flee while you can. Machias, if you'll do the honors. Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow. So, what do you think? Well, I don't think we have to be on our guard around her at least. Same. Though I'd rather she kept that giant soul thing of hers hidden. I don't think she's a bad girl. I was taking a nap in the courtyard yesterday and she came and fell asleep right next to me. What does that have to do with whether or not she's trustworthy? They look like a couple of kittens all curled up together. Their personalities may be worlds apart, but they're both rather cat-like in their own ways. She can't be more than 12 or 13. See? She's too young for high school. She's practically a child. Yeah, you're right. She should shiver all the time, and it's hard to really be cold towards her. Yeah, I don't think I could bring myself to spurn her. She's got this natural charm, I think. Be that as it may, her presence here reeks of blood and iron. You take my meaning. Well, certainly seems that way.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
It's hard to believe a girl like that could be an agent of the Intelligence Division. But in terms of what happened in Nord, there's not much that would make me doubt it now. And then there's the thing, Eric Gedlem. It's always with her. She calls it Lemmy, but aside from its name, we don't really know anything about it. It seems to be made from some sort of material with both metallic and ceramic properties. Hard but pliable. Agreed. Doesn't look like anything you could make even with the most cutting-edge orbital technology. When I touched it, it felt really nice and cold. It escaped my notice that it seems strikingly similar to the combat shells we find in our practical exams. I think it's safe to assume that they share some kind of common origin. But then there's Crow. What's he like, Bean? You seem like you get along with him pretty well. I don't know if I put it like that. If I had to say, I describe him as a capricious gambling addict, way too prone to ant up for every can. Ay, just help us. Sounds like the kind of miscreant one would be better off avoiding. You can count him in when the chips are down, though. He really helped me out last month when at least went to the old schoolhouse. He's good in a fight and pretty handy with his Arcus too. Still, I'm not really sure how to connect with him, you know? Well, at least we're in separate dorms for the time being. We'll just have to see how things go. And then, when we get back, Crow is gonna be in the same dorm, right? That's how these things work.
Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, hi there, Reen. Do you have a moment?
Toa? Well, this is a surprise. What can I do for you?
You've got a new student in your class now, right? Well, her student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible. And since you handled it last time, would you mind coming to get it for her?
Oh, you're talking about Milliam. Sure thing. I'll come get it right away. You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great. Thanks.
She sure doesn't waste any time. I should head on over to the student council room before it gets too late.
Ba, da, 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 da. Give me money. Hello.
The door's open. Come on in.
Sorry if I disturbed you.
Oh, Rean! Not at all. Sorry for making you come all the way out here.
Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway. That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase?
Well, I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal. Anyway, this is Milliam's notebook. Crow's already got one, along with the added pages on the Arcus units you all have. So she's the last one who needs it.
All right, I'll be sure to pass this on to Milliam next time I see her. Actually, if you don't mind my asking, how much do you know about why she's here at the Academy?
All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's Intelligence Division, really.
Oh.
You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently, it's something similar for Milliam. They can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through.
This goes all the way up to His Majesty?
Seems like it.
Holy
Chancellor was the
shit!
one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police. But neither of those organizations could have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's what's unusual. Anyway, because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing.
So that's how it is. But even accounting for that, I never would have expected Crow to be transferred into our class too.
Yeah, I was just as shocked as you when I found out. I knew he was a habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. Oh, I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing.
Whoa there! I think you're being a little hard on yourself.
I don't trust the whole thing
What
about
about
Crow
Angelica?
not having
Does
enough
she have
credit.
enough credits to graduate?
Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments.
Never mind
But
then.
as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate.
Ah.
Never mind then.
Still, I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence. Am I right?
Well, yeah. The principal thought placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you, too. His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. Did you know he was responsible for all of the event planning at last year's Academy Festival?
Crow did that? Voluntarily?
It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will all get along. That goes for Milliam too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So she really is 13 then?
Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though, so I think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them.
Right.
Where have I heard of someone like that before?
He's popular
Sorry,
today.
Looks like I've got a call coming in.
Go ahead and answer. I don't mind. I wouldn't want you to miss anything important.
All right. Excuse me then. Hello, Rean Schwarzer speaking.
Hello, Rean. It's your favorite instructor here.
God's sake.
Are you still on the Academy grounds by any chance?
No.
As much as it pains me to say it, I am.
No need to sound so suspicious. It's just that after I gave Milliam all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere. You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker. So could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me?
All right. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the Academy grounds again.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7. Mwah!
Wait a second. When did I become the...
Hold on a minute.
She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow?
Of course. I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself. And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Sure. And thanks.
Well, definitely Alyssa. And Laura. Well, before all of that, there is one important thing that I need to do. Fishing.
Now that's a catch.
Very important.
Now that's a catch.
The most important thing in the game.
Caught one. Caught one.
Alright, let's try the gymnasium fast. Found her? No. No, we don't. Where did she go? Why do you guys let her get away? Would someone please escort her as far, far away from the stables? Who cares? I'm on a horse now. Time to ride! You guys are so bad at catching up. It's insane. Are they really just letting her walk past them? Come on, game.
I can do this.
Of course. I've got this.
Wowee! There's so much cool stuff here. So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like. Huh?
No. Oh god, not Lecter. Ah.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Yup, bro is here.
Welcome back, everyone.
Just been making myself at home here.
Crow?
What are you doing in our dormitory?
Well, I am a member of Class 7 now, so I've been given the go-ahead to move into this dorm now.
What?
This seems rather abrupt.
But man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee. If I'd had a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago.
You flatter me, Master Crow. Would you like me to bring some of the cakes I baked earlier as well?
Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's good to be here.
Me? Disliking William? No. No. I can't stand her.
Looks like he's already made himself at home.
Sharon didn't seem to miss a beat either.
So you're gonna be living here too, huh?
Yep, us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, Reen.
Yay.
I see. I can already see things getting a lot more lively around here.
Ooh, man, moving all those things really tired me out. I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me.
Well, of course she wouldn't.
You must be pretty exhausted.
I think despise is a
I
good
suppose
word.
now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to the Class 7 dormitory.
Yeah, despise is a good word.
The pleasure's mine. And seriously, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little. We're classmates now. Just treat me like one of the gang and we're golden.
You sure about that? All right, one of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though.
There's no harm in welcoming you to the dorm, at least. I'm certain we'll be fast friends in due time.
For sure. Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in on the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow. Gotta get back in the groove with my Arcus again, after all.
Huh? A schoolhouse? Who'd want to go to school on their day off?
Well, we've got this special schoolhouse here.
Whoa, really? That sounds kind of cool.
You're not coming.
I want to come too.
No!
How did I know you were going to say that? Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I've got Lammy, it'll be easy peasy. And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really put it past her either.
All right. Have it your way. I'll be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading into the old schoolhouse tomorrow. But don't just go wandering in there on your own without us, all right?
Yes, sir! Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there. So exciting! I might not even be able to sleep tonight.
It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park.
Looks like I better give my pistols a little TLC tonight.
Ah. Why me? Why couldn't it be Stella and Joshua joining us instead? Hell, I'd take Oliver over her. Signs and omens. I'll stay in my room. Ah. Lately, the other girls have been going on about 7 mysteries of the Academy. I desire this grim knowledge. If you do too, visit the Occult Research Society club room in the Student Union building. We're adding a new feature to the bike and we want you to give it a test run. Come see us in the engineering building when you're ready to ride. And the old schoolhouse mystery. 4, 5. Who do I want to hang out with? Is there really a question? Oh, wait, that was the wrong one. Is there really a question? Hey. I refuse to accept this. Well, this is not good. Do you know who I am? I'm the daughter of Count Flora. They're monsters, you fucking idiot. And now they're friends, eh? Right, I can clean the dude now, so I've got to go. Yeah. Yeah. Can they just kiss already? That was the wrong place. Don't mind the scar on the chest area that I have. It's just a birthmark. Or worse, did it kick you out already? Yeah, it's something. I'm from class 7. Little tip, never drop your guard around this guy. Oh, trust me, I've got all the impressions I need by now. Thanks for the help, guys. Don't sweat it. Bum, 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 bada, bum. You might be as famous as old Crow here. Probably gonna be Emma, honestly. Hello, Emma. Just not looking in town. That would take up more even of your time. Just not making this easy, indeed. Just where has he run off to? Oh. I think we found the cat. Hello there. Small dried fish, usually used in the East, mostly to make broth, but his cats really like them too. Big Mitch ordered a few and gave her as a couple of snack. Cats will be cats. Just give me a shout if you ever need anything else. Help with anything else, Emma. I hear the cat's own came for her. Well, I guess it never hurts to have some extra fried sardines lying around. Nothing interesting, honestly. Oh, right, quest. I think it's about time to end. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'm going to stream tomorrow all day and not show up for work. Because fuck that. Fuck that. Don't want to do that. And we're gonna be raiding Daf. Because I just feel like it. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna go chill. And we're stopping by and have a good day.